Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Show It Live here on showit2.com. I'm Field Denny. This is my amazing co-host, Elizabeth Langford.
Thanks so much, Field. You're so sweet. We're so excited to be back hosting Show It Live together.
Yeah.
We each had a few little adventures. My adventure last week was to the Inspire Photo Retreat in very cold and chilly Portland, Maine.
Yep.
And your adventure was to an OR.
Yeah,
you had.
Yeah. Your adventure lasted like 4 days. Mine will last 8 months.
4 days, 8 months. I don't know. I was pretty cold. Mine may have been worse. No, mine was so fantastic, you guys. I got to go and be part of the Inspire Photo Retreat, which is a really cool event that happens for sort of the northeastern New England photographers. Got to meet some showiteers, got to bring in some new showiteers to the Show It family, which we are so excited about. And we got to experience what like 0 degrees feels like. We don't get that a whole lot here in Arizona. Not that I'm complaining.
And speaking of the Inspire being for like the Northeast, we have somebody from the Northeast joining us today.
We do. Oh, I'm so excited for our guest. You guys are going to learn so much from her.
Yeah, she's fantastic. So Vanessa joining us in just a little bit to talk about some great gifts that her clients love, and also how to work that gifting kind of into your workflow. So
absolutely.
It'd be great.
Now, I think you may have forgotten that there's a moratorium on the color red.
Yes,
on Show It Live.
I also forgot what that word means.
Okay, yeah, that means we don't wear red because of Ohio State.
No, it was Valentine's Day.
Is that why? Is it you think you can get away with this?
No. No, not at all. I know better.
How was your Valentine's Day?
It was great. It was great. It was full of family fun times of sorts. We, it was Little League, and then we went and saw a SpongeBob SquarePants movie at one of those theaters that has the reclining, like huge, comfy seats.
Do they serve you the food?
Not at this one.
Oh,
no.
I really want to do that. Have you guys done that? Anybody in the chat? If you've gone and you've like had, I don't even know what you call that, like dinner in a movie, but literally you're having like dinner during the movie.
Yeah, they have those here. Cool. There's one up in Scottsdale.
That's awesome.
Speaking of Scottsdale.
Do you guys know what happens in Scottsdale?
Is where United 2015 is going to be October 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's going to be fantastic.
It's coming up quickly, and even quicker than that, we are releasing tickets for United 2015. We had early bird tickets. We don't want to confuse you guys. We did release some tickets for United back in December, and they were early bird tickets, and they sold out like in 10 minutes. Like we didn't even get through like the intro part of Show It Live, and they were gone. And so we're going to release the rest of the tickets starting February 24th for as long as they last, which is probably not going to be very long. And we've got a really awesome code for you, Showiteers, that you can actually save $150 off if you're one of the first 100 to buy your tickets for Show United.
Yeah. So and that'll be great. We're launching those tickets on the 24th, which is a week from today. Next week's show is going to be pandemonium.
I have to plan an outfit. This is exciting.
But we're releasing the tickets a week from today. You may have seen some of your favorite photographers out there who are speaking at United, posting up on their Instagrams.
Yes.
And tagging like at showit.co. Go to one of theirs, click on the at showit.co, follow us, and you can even be entered to win a ticket to United plus hotel stay.
Plus 2 nights of hotel. One lucky winner is going to win their United ticket and 2 nights of hotel. And our hotel, you guys, is killer. It's called the Fire.
Motel 6. Oh
no,
that's not. That's where they're putting me up.
Crazy. Yeah, that's where Field stays. But we're going to be at the Fire Sky Resort and Spa, which is right in the middle of Scottsdale, Arizona. And honestly, you guys don't even need a car. If you fly into Sky Harbor, you'll be able to take a taxi. It's like a 20-minute taxi ride. And then Scottsdale is just an awesome, great place. But you're not even going to want to leave the resort. You're going to want to stay there and hang out there because we have so many great speakers, fun activities, s'mores at night by the fire, you guys. It's going to be pretty amazing. And I think there's some, I just did this motion because there are like some guitar players.
I played the banjo, apparently.
I play Pandora.
Banjo.
But we are going to have, maybe some people like hanging out, playing music, and just having a really good time. So tickets go on sale 9 a.m. next week, Thursday.
Pacific.
No, Tuesday. I'm so bad with dates. Tuesday, February 24th. It's a day of the week. So, it's very exciting. Speaking of days of the week, how many days are there left until WPPI?
A handful.
A handful.
Yeah.
We are getting so excited for WPPI, you guys. So many of you are coming, and if you're still on the fence about coming, come and be a part of it. Come and see us in the show booth. We've got some amazing speakers that are speaking that are at WPPI that are show-tiers, and they're going to come to our booth.
Let's talk about some things going on at WPPI.
Let's do that. Do you have it on your super large phone?
I don't. I have my grocery list. I'm just kidding. I don't do grocery shopping. But at WPPI, Show It has a booth.
Yes.
First year ever.
Time ever.
So we're under new management, if you will. This is the new Show It. Show It CEO Todd Watson said, "Let's booth WPPI."
Yeah.
Those weren't his exact words, but they were really close.
Yeah.
But we have a booth at WPPI this year. It's going to be amazing. We're right by the entrance, by some other amazing vendors. But you're going to want to stop by our booth. There's some fun stuff going on. We're going to have some special guests hanging out there. Vanessa Joy is one of them. But other names you may or may not have heard of, you've heard of them, are going to be hanging out at our booth. We have some great volunteers who are going to be there. And then there's this thing called the Backstage Pass. Yeah,
that's going to be really cool. You want to go and check that out on the website.
On the internet. We actually have a link underneath this. This show, a link out to the Vegas site for Show It, but it's vegas.showitfast.com. But these backstage passes, you're gonna get a little like rubbing elbow time with some really cool people. They're gonna give nice little talks, and then you may or may not get a glimpse into the future.
Yes, and the future is coming quickly.
You don't even need a DeLorean that I may or may not be looking for.
You guys, I just have to tell you, the reason that we started at 11:05 today was that Field was looking for DeLoreans online. No joke.
Well, United happens to be, it ends on the 20th, but the following day, which may or may not be my 11th wedding anniversary, the following day is the day that in Back to the Future, they go into the future. October 21st, 2015 is when Doc Emmett Brown, Marty McFly, and his sweet honey go into the future. And there's hoverboards, there's flying cars. So
will there be hoverboards by October 21st, 2015?
It was in a movie, so I'm assuming yes.
Well, but I heard that like DeLorean, now they make bikes.
Yeah.
They don't even
really
make
expensive bikes.
But they don't make the DeLorean anymore. No. But you're gonna try and find one.
Yeah. And the quote is, if you're gonna build a time machine, why not do it in style or with style, something like that. I apologize.
Speaking of building, you guys should see what we are building for our booth at WPPI. It's right there. You can't see it. It's off camera. It's pretty amazing. And we actually have one of our show-tiers that's going to be doing some art in the booth. And what's really cool about that is that so many of us, we're not just photographers, we're artists, we're creatives. And so we're really going to kind of take that to the next level and have some fun stuff at WPPI. So make sure that you're coming for that. I think we have literally a handful of tickets. We finagled out of the Wicked Spoon for, we begged and pleaded and we got a bigger room, and we've now sold it out 2 or 3 times.
There may be 100 plus people.
Yeah, no, there are going to be 100 plus show-tiers in the room. We are so excited for that. But what we are super excited for today is to talk with the wonderful and lovely Vanessa Joy, who is just a wealth of information and inspiration for all of you photographers out there. And she is speaking at WPPI. She is a featured speaker.
Yep.
Yeah,
we'll get to that later.
I felt like maybe you had a...
Nope, we'll get to that later.
Oh, okay. But before we bring Vanessa on, one of the things that we want to do is celebrate our new show-tiers and our show-tiers that do site refreshes. And we have an amazing site that we want to show you. It's simplyblисsphotos.com. And this is just a gorgeous site that Rachel Earl actually designed, I think, for Christy, and we can pull this up on my computer. JT can show all of you lovely people out there what simplyblissphotos.com looks like. And Christy is a photographer. I believe she is back east, right? But she's actually from Arizona. Is that?
Well, I believe she lives in Arkansas, I believe.
Do you mean Arkansas, sir?
Arkansas. Some people call it Arkansas.
I think all people call it
Most,
Arkansas.
it's changed some to most in my statements.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. But Christy's site is just a great site, and Christy did a wonderful job on Instagram of promoting the release of her new site. I think she had a great contest going on that people could enter to win that was really fun. And I apologize, my computer is running super, super slow. I may or may not be like running out of RAM.
Yeah.
On my, because it's like doing all this like WPPI United, like awesome
so
show
many
and
RAMs.
stuff. So many RAMs. Yeah. But it's loading kind of slow, but you guys can go check that out at simplyblessphotos.com. And we just want to congratulate Christy on a beautiful, gorgeous site. I love some of the overlays that Rachel did for her are just really awesome, and getting a lot of information out there about who Christy is as a photographer and the things that she loves, and then sharing her gorgeous imagery.
I will say there is a little too much gold glitter for
No.
I know.
There
nobody
can
get
never
enough
be
of
too
this
much
glitter.
gold glitter.
Nobody gets enough glitter except for this guy.
You guys will remember when gold started making a comeback. It
Yes.
was in like Sex and the City, and like Sarah Jessica Parker
Okay,
was
I
like
don't remember.
wearing gold, and then she was mixing like gold and silver, and people like me were like, that's crazy. That's never going to happen. It has happened with like fervor. Gold is back and it's gorgeous. And I love that they incorporated this like awesome gold glitter into Christie's website, and and it's with her shoot, and everything is so cohesive.
Yeah.
And Rachel's just really awesome about that. And
she
Rachel is Earl and Lane. She's got both custom options for you for Show It Design, and then also some really awesome style groups that she just recently released, which is great. So we're just excited for Christy and her new site.
Without any more ados, though,
no more further ados.
No more ados.
We like ados around here.
The ados have gone on. Let's bring on Vanessa Joy. Vanessa, hi, welcome.
We're good. We're warm, and I think we're even warmer looking at you. Have a lovely roaring fire next to you.
Yeah, I have to have the fire, and I have my nice like snowman tea here because it snowed 5 inches of snow last night here in New Jersey. I'm not happy.
Oh my! 5 inches overnight. What part of New Jersey are you in?
Central New Jersey.
Okay.
The central. Right. So there's north. There is south, and then there's central, right there in the middle.
Yep.
So there's like Snooki, Jersey, and then there's
Jersey
like
North.
down when you are.
Yeah, Snooki, Jersey North, south of the Mason-Dixon line, South Jersey, and where I am in Central, where we don't say the word water and talk like this all the time.
No. You could though. That was awesome.
That was well done.
Yeah. I can't do that. That took talent. Well, so Vanessa, for those people out there who may not know who you are, apart from the fact that now they know you're in Central Jersey, who is Vanessa Joy, and what are you passionate about?
So I'm a wedding photographer, but I guess primarily right now I am a mom to a new 7-week-old little baby.
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. That's definitely my newest passion. Hard not to stare at a little baby all day long, but I am a wedding photographer and a business owner and a wife, and I love photographing weddings and teaching. I used to be a Spanish teacher, so now that I don't teach anymore Spanish, I teach photography instead.
That is great. So how many years did you teach Spanish?
When I first started photography, it was right around high school, college age, and the photographer that I had in high school was a wedding photographer on the weekends, but he had, a real job during the week.
Sure.
And that's just the only example I had. So I thought that was how it had to be. I wanted to be a photographer, so I did go to school for photography, but I also went to school for my real job and was a Spanish teacher. And I started teaching Spanish the same year I started my photography business. And the business grew, so I had to quit teaching. Had to, wanted to, and did.
Right? Yeah. Had to, shucks.
Transitioned into that full-time photographer, teacher, and now mom mode.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Little boy or little girl, Vanessa?
It's a little girl. Her name's Felicity.
I love it. That's so sweet. The newest Show It Dear. So tell us about WPPI. You are speaking at WPPI, which is so exciting. You're actually going to get out of that snow in Jersey and head on out to Nevada.
Absolutely. Although we get to go out of the snow and into a very cold hotel usually.
Yeah.
Bring layers,
Yeah.
you guys. We
Yeah.
recommend
Yeah.
scarves, sweaters.
Well, that's how we survive the heat. Is you just go from one air conditioned building to the next and you just try not to go outside.
Right.
Outside, that's the term.
But we don't have to shovel like the heat.
No, can't
out
shovel.
of the,
shovel sunshine. I can't even say that.
Shovel sunshine.
Can't.
No. But tell us a little bit about your WPPI talk. What time it is, and what people are going to learn when they come in and listen to you.
The platform class that I'm teaching is on Monday night, March 2nd at 6:30, and it's all about wedding workflow. So everything from meeting clients to delivering the final product. And a lot of people think that and think very like stale step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But really what it comes down to is how to incorporate different things that you need to do, like marketing, like client experience, like having a life outside of work, and how to just make that all come together and create a workflow that gives you the type of life that you want to have and you want to lead.
Mm-hmm. So in a big part of your workflow, and something that I noticed, which is why we were like, we need to have Vanessa on the show. One of your clients got really excited and shared out a gift or a picture on Instagram and on Facebook about this great gift that, oh, my photographer, Vanessa Joy, she's so wonderful. She sent me this and it was great. And I was like, that's how to like love your clients and serve on your clients. So a big part of your workflow has been gifting. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's huge for me just because, I'm not doing 100 weddings a year. Traditional advertising isn't going to work for me, and it's not going to find the type of client that I want either. I'm definitely more towards the higher end. My average client ends up spending about $10,000 to $12,000 with me. So I'm not going to get the type of client that I want by putting a print ad in a magazine. So I need to find different ways to do that. And client gifting, I have found not only helps me bring in new clients, but helps make my current clients happier. Yeah,
for sure. So talk us through kind of your workflow with gifting. So where does the first gift happen?
So the first gift happens when they book me. That is a book I have here. It's called 10 Great Dates Before You Say I Do. I love this just because it's a little bit more personal than, a Starbucks gift card or, something that generic, I guess. And this shows that I'm interested in their marriage just as much as I'm interested in their wedding. I branded a little bit. I have my little bookmark in here with my logo, letterpress, and they get mailed this shortly after I receive their deposit. So that's number one.
Nice. And for the record, there's nothing wrong with Starbucks gift cards.
No.
If you want to send those to me, that would save me money. I think that'd be awesome.
Your wife likes Starbucks.
I think every wife likes Starbucks. I've yet to find the one that doesn't. But no, that's great. And I love that you're sending them something that says like, oh, we care about your marriage.
Right.
Like, cool, it's great. You're my client and I'm going to love this and we'll make beautiful photos together. But it's like, I want you to have a beautiful marriage as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And, gifting is really just a love language. You can communicate love, affection, appreciation, whatever it is, by gifting. And I guess it's one of my love languages since I do it so much.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's like the first time, right? So, and it's right when they book, you have their address and you ship it out to them. And then where does your workflow go from there in terms of gifting? When does number 2 happen?
Number 2 hit the mail?
So the second time I gift them, it's definitely a little bit of a, depending on when they book me, it's a little bit of a break. The next time that I give them a gift is roughly 6 to 8 weeks before their wedding. That being, some people book me a year before the wedding. Some people have booked me 3 weeks before their wedding. Yeah. So it does depend. But I give them a sort of combo gift. If I've done their engagement session with them, I print them out these really cute luggage tags.
Aww.
Yeah, so it's from their engagement session. They're cute luggage tags. I grab these at blackriverinimaging.com and I give them 2 of them and I send them a little note that just says, can't wait for your wedding. Here's a little something that'll help you pack for your honeymoon. And they love them. They go crazy. My photos are on them, my logo's on them, and then, the contact information they need to put on their luggage. If I haven't done an engagement session with them, I only send them this bag, but if I have done an engagement session with them, they get this bag also. It's just a cute little beach tote bag. Says all you need is love. And it's a nice little burlap bag. I think it has a zipper. Yeah, with a zipper and an inside pocket. So I get these at inkhead.com.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So I love the luggage tag idea. It's such a neat idea. I don't know, when we travel, like we don't have great luggage tags, or it's not even, that's a way to differentiate their black bag from every other black bag out there.
Well, and it gets them excited and thinking about their honeymoon, because I think probably it's 6 to 8 weeks out. You know, you're excited obviously about your wedding, but you're also really excited about like getting through the wedding, right? Because I mean, that's really when like the caterer is like, I need to know how many meals, and you know, and you're hoping like you're getting all this RSVPs back, and I mean, that's kind of becomes crunch time for a bride, and then maybe where you're becoming a little overwhelmed or consumed by the wedding details, and not so much about the idea that we're getting married and we should be celebrating marriage through this process.
Right. It puts a focus on the light at the end of the tunnel, right? It's like, hey,
and a lot of times, you know, they're dealing with all of their vendors who've probably also built good relationships with them, but they're dealing in all the nitty gritty and the details, and their vendors need this and this and that. And I just like to remind them, yes, we're going through all those details, but you and I still have a good personal relationship, and you're looking forward to seeing me as a sort of stress relief even on your wedding day.
Well, and you're really, as the photographer, you are the vendor that they are spending the most amount of time with on the day of the wedding. And so I think you have this great opportunity to have a personal relationship, and gifts as a love language is such a great way to really to tie that in, you know. And I'm sure you probably find that like they share this with people, and you know, the moms at the, you know, when you show up on the wedding day are like, oh my gosh, I love those luggage tags, or you know, that's such a great book. And so they've told their family and their friends about the gift as well. And so now it becomes this like word of mouth marketing, which is really cool. So what's gift number 3, Vanessa?
So when they are totally done with their wedding album, I send them a breakup letter. It's like a Dear John letter. You know, we've had such a nice time together. You've already moved on and found someone else, you know, your husband, and, you know, little breakup letter, how our time was so great together. And then I send them these little stone coasters, which are what these are. These are also from Black River Imaging. They're generic. They just have my logo on them. So I give these to them. If they come up or come in to pick up their wedding album, I will give them these coasters, but I will also give them a bottle of our homemade wine as well, which I don't have with me at the moment, but it also has our logos on it and a wedding picture in a vineyard.
Yeah. So tell me about this, because I watched, you wrote an article for Shutter Mag, and we have a link to that at the bottom. And at the end of it, there's a little video where you kind of show all these gifts. And I saw the homemade wine bottle. I was like, she makes her own, like they make their own wine. How great is this? So where do you make do you make it in New Jersey, obviously, or
how does this happen?
Yeah, we make the wine in New Jersey. It's not in my basement. It's not that homemade, but
you're not making moonshine downstairs.
No. I mean, I might be, but that's not what I'm doing. But we have these wine schools around here that you just go with a group of people and you make a 20 or 25 gallon bucket. What do we call gallon container of wine? Barrel. That's the word. Thank you.
No worries.
So 25 gallons split between, I don't know, 6 couples. You end up with 5 cases of wine, and you bring in the grapes. We don't use Jersey grapes because just gross. No. So
it's really cold there right now. You can't just go and use
frozen grapes does not lead to great wine. I don't think.
No, not at all. So we either bring concentrate from Italy, or we have Napa grapes or Chilean grapes, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. We should have a winemaking night. JT, one of our Show It team members, actually makes his own wine, and the Show It guys brew their own beer. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I feel like there's a missed opportunity to get everybody together and drink. That's not where we were going with that?
No, no, just like it's really good. It's such a, like, again, it goes back to like being an artist and being a creative, being a vintner. Is that what? You're a vintner when you make wine.
I don't know that word either.
I think I heard it on an American Express commercial. All right, so you've broken up with them. They've picked up their album, or you've shipped out their album. Are there any more connection points that you make with your couples?
There are. It's not only 4 gifts I send, it's probably closer to 7 now that I counted. And what it is
I'm getting married again. I'm going to have Vanessa shoot our wedding.
You know, I just leave room for spontaneous gifting because those are ways that you can wow your clients. So one of the first ways that I do spontaneous gifting is the night of their wedding. I give them a same day slideshow on a digital picture frame. And then if I have time, I will print them out a small 4x6 album of their wedding photos the night of the reception as well. So that just sounds crazy, and I understand.
Yes.
So if you just go to vanessajoy.com/SDE for same day edit, you can download a whole checklist. You can see how I do it, what I use, blah, blah, blah. So that's one of the spontaneous gifts. Another spontaneous gift I have is this right here. This is a locket.
Oh.
Yeah. And
we
you
may
guys
or may
might know
not have seen those.
Yeah. Lucas and Susie Van Dyke use these. They're from chasinglockets.com.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons I really love these lockets, other than the fact that they're super cute, is that they do all the gifting work for you. So if you're not like me and you don't have an assistant that can be shipping and mailing out all these little gifts and ordering them and designing them, you just go to chasinglockets.com and they will ship this, wrap it pretty, and even write a handwritten note for you with whatever it is that you want to say and ship it directly to your clients. So
yeah, we love chasing lockets here, and
Chasing Lockets.
yeah, a lot. Like you may see them at WP.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, we're gonna.
I don't know if I can share that information. It's kind of what I do.
You're kind of an overshare.
I am.
I think we should jump on that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little bit at the end of the show. How you can get involved. But yes, we love chasing lockets. What other spontaneous gifts do you do? I want to see what else you have.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sitting there, Vanessa.
I know.
It's like The Price is Right. Like,
It really is.
Just, like amazing things.
So I've got 3 more things. So one of them is on Thanksgiving. I like to send them a Thanksgiving gift. So I'm just sidestepping any political correctness of what holiday you celebrate a little bit later in that. And I just send a Thanksgiving gift. I guess not to my clients who are in London, but
to your American clients.
Yeah.
To my American clients. I send them a DVD with a movie called Fireproof, and it's has Kirk Cameron in it. So once you get past his really bad acting, the message of it is really nice. It's just a nice movie on marriage. So it's really nice.
I've seen the movie.
Okay, good.
And,
so you know.
And the message resonates really well with me as well. And yeah, you kind of have to get past. I don't know why I liked him so much in Growing Pains.
Growing Pains, not Family Ties.
But I liked him so. I used to love Growing Pains. And then I don't know if maybe the acting didn't progress, or maybe I digressed. I don't know what happened. But
I think the expectations have become much greater.
Yeah.
And he was a child actor, right? I mean, really, he was a kid.
But it is a good movie.
Growing Pains, not Family Ties.
And that is such a great gift. Right. It's another one that I care about your marriage.
Exactly.
Right.
I love
exactly.
that.
And that's what I want to convey, that I care about the marriage. So I send that. And then when it comes to the things that they are expecting, I use my branding to kind of snazz it up a bit. So they know they're getting the high-res files, but I give it to them on this lovely little box with this nice wooden flash drive in here. I feel like I should have done my nails. Oh wow.
They look lovely.
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, so they've got the USB drive. Everything looks nice. When they have their album, it's packaged really nice, either with a box like this or one from the album company. And both these things are from photoflashdrive.com, and they're great. They work really well. And then the very last thing, it's actually brand new. I haven't yet gifted it to a client, but I will be. And it's going to be interesting for me to try to show this to you. So here we have a thank you card. I do gift my clients these thank you cards. They're flat, double-sided, again, Black River Imaging. So they're double-sided, but there is a brand new product out, or I guess an app called Vivaloo. So now when I send out these thank you cards, I can have something on the bottom that tells them to view the thank you card through the Vivaloo app. So I just have an iPad here. And I put it in front, and then the picture.
So crazy awesome. I saw you post on Facebook earlier today, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
My mind is like blown. That is so cool. It turns it into
awesome.
a slideshow?
Yeah, so it's just an Animoto slideshow.
That is amazing. And it starts over where it left off too. That's
Exactly.
that's how I know magic is real.
Well, it is like, we may not have hoverboards, you guys, but
Yeah.
we have come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So that's super brand new. Literally today, if you saw, I just posted about it. But you can grab. It's not even out yet. You have to get on the wait list for it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go on to vivaloo.com, VIVALOO, and then you can use the promo code JOYVIVALOO, and that will get you not only on the wait list, but it'll get you 40% bonus when it is released. So just to say like how powerful that is, I had clients that came in and I showed it to them in person for the first time, and they booked my highest package. So it's working. Marketing and gifting.
Right? That is amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, and when I saw you post that, I didn't realize that you already had access to it. That is...
And she's sprinkling out promo codes for it. It's really cool.
That's pretty
so
neat.
It's Joy Vivaloo is the
Joy Vivaloo is the
it's
promo
the
code.
promo code.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Very cool.
All one word?
All one word.
Okay,
Yep.
all one word. Joy
if you
Vivaloo.
go, I know you guys are posting my Facebook links there. So if you go there now, you'll be able to see the post that I just posted that actually does the same thing, but in a wedding album.
That was crazy. Yeah, because you open up this wedding album and then you, my mind was blown. I don't think I spoke for 3 minutes after that.
And that is unusual.
Very.
Field has words, people. So tell us just a little bit, Vanessa, what the response is from your brides, your couples. I mean, obviously this is working for you and you continue to do it, but do you have any little anecdotes from past brides and what their response has been with these gifts?
Yeah, I mean, I do everything from them just thanking me in person to them leaving a thank you on public reviews, which is always very helpful. But one of my favorites, and really the goal when I do client gifting, or one of the goals, is that they photograph whatever it is I gave them and share on social media. Yeah. So I think I sent you guys a photo, or you had seen a photo of one of my clients that had photographed, basically all the different things that I had surprised her with, and posted it on Facebook for everyone to see. And it's just nice, not only seeing how she's sharing it with her friends and family, but just seeing how much she appreciated it as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I love that. And I think that ties back well into what Jared Bauman had been saying from Shoot.edit about giving your clients the opportunity to talk about you, and giving them these gifts. You're giving them the opportunity to tell their story of being involved with you. One of the viewers in the chat wanted to know, what's the name of that book again that you give as a gift?
Oh, the 10 Great Dates Before You Say I Do.
So
That's
fun.
the one.
I love it.
I love
it's
that you include the bookmark too.
Yeah, just little places to include the branding, and
little
they're going to remember. They're going to think of you when they go on those 10 great dates. Which is really cool.
Hopefully not too much, but
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Buddy enough.
This date would not have been possible without Vanessa Joy. That's not necessarily true.
I love it. I think this is a great thing to work into the workflow. And you mentioned you don't have an assistant. Is that correct? Like you manage this on your own?
no, I do have an
Oh, you
assistant.
do have an assistant.
Good. I was going
Okay.
to say, because if you don't, and you have
We
a
need to get you
7-week-old
one.
baby and a husband, step 4 should be getting an assistant.
Get an assistant.
Yes, that's actually one of the main things I'm talking about with workflow. And the reason why I think I'm credible to talk about workflow and creating something that sustains your lifestyle is I was able to take off essentially for 5 weeks, and in that 5 weeks maybe work a total of an hour a week, and my business didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah, and I think that's such a huge thing for all of us who run photography businesses and trying to find a way, like, okay, where do I actually take time off? And what does that look like? And so, I'm really excited for your talk at WPPI. Once again, we have a link to that at the bottom. Go sign up. Go to Vanessa's talk. It's
Monday, 6:30, March 22nd.
Yep. It's
your stomach should still be full from the Wicked Spoon Buffet the night before.
That's true.
So
that's true. But it's one of those talks that, you're talking workflow. That's something that can not only change your business, but change your home life, like away from your business too. And I think that's huge, and that's super important.
Right. And whatever stage you are in life, whether you have children or you're married or you're not married, you need to have a life outside of your business. And then I think when you have a life, it gives you more opportunities to connect with potential clients too, because you're out doing the same things they're doing.
And other awesome photographers on the internet.
This is true. This is true. Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us and showing us all of these and sharing all of the links. And it looks like all of those links got shared up in the chat, which is great. So you can go and find these same or similar products and then make it your own and make it work into your brand and your workflow. Now, super important.
Did we want to talk about chasing lockets again?
Oh yeah, I think we might want to mention. One
of your awesome gifts is one of the chasing lockets, and Susie and Lucas, and they're going to be at WPPI. We're doing something special with chasing lockets at WPPI. So if you swing by the show at booth at WPPI, we're partnering with School Sessions. It's .org, right?
Yes.
Yeah, schoolsessions.org, and we're raising money to help them. They have this amazing goal of raising $200,000 to build a school in Haiti, and they're doing it through photographers and using photo sessions and all that. Well, Show It as a company doesn't necessarily take photos, although we have photographers that do.
We do.
So what we're doing is we're working with Chasing Lockets to raise money towards the school sessions thing. So you can swing by our booth. Tell them a little more about it.
We're going to have lockets in the booth that you can purchase for a special price. And you can purchase those lockets, actually walk away with them right there at the show. And the proceeds from the lockets are going to go towards the school sessions. And so it's going to be really a neat way to help support that organization. And we just really believe that as creatives and especially as showteers, that we're called to do more and help people and make the world a better, more beautiful place. I was going to say a better fall.
It is a butterful place.
A butterful place, a better, more beautiful place. And we're really excited to be able to do that and to get some Chasing Lockets in your hands. And Chasing Lockets is actually, I think also they've got a little lunch planned at WPPI. So if you're in their group, you can find out more about that. Yep. But we're going to talk more about WPPI next week
at length.
And have a really cool show next week.
Now, a great question Hannah Lane, I believe it's Hannah Lane Giddings, came up with is there a timeline we could view to when you send your gifts after their wedding? Is that part of your...
I do talk in the platform class. I'll talk about, when I send all these gifts and how. I don't have a specific timeline. It's more, I guess, stage triggered. So it's when the deposit is sent, that's when the book is sent. When I'm starting the scheduling session, that's when I'm sending them, 6 to 8 weeks for their wedding, I'm sending them the luggage tags. So it's more stage triggered rather than timeline triggered. And then my assistant just knows to send them out.
That's awesome. I love it, but I love that she has it so organized that it comes really, really naturally. And these aren't, they're not afterthoughts. This is very well planned out so that you have, the numbers of everything that you need and can get them out the door. And I think for photographers, one of the hardest things is going to the post office or going to UPS. And it's ridiculous. I mean, I know some people, myself included, who have gifts for clients and they sit in the drawer because you just don't get to the post office. Yeah. And so
are you guys
are
you aware of stamps.com?
Maybe we need to know more. What is stamps.com?
So stamps.com is UPS or USPS online. So I have this tiny little scale in my office, and I don't really ever have to go to the post office ever.
What's funny is I remember there were commercials for that like years and years ago, and it was John Rassenberger was on it. Everybody knows he was on Cheers. He's constantly a voice in every Disney Pixar movie.
Yeah.
And he was talking about it. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, and this was before really I knew of the internet. So this was probably early 90s, mid 90s. And
how old are you?
Oh, I'm old. I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to like need to send mail out that much to have it. And yeah, I didn't even think of that.
But sometimes I think that's one of the biggest barriers is just, getting out of the house, getting to the post office, and even getting dressed. And there's a great article on showateer.com from Showateer Melissa Kilner about put your pants on and get to work and actually treating yourself and your business with that respect by getting prepared for the day every day. But stamps.com is a way that maybe you don't have to put your pants on.
Oh, you can put your sweatpants on.
You can put your sweatpants on and go to the mailbox.
Yoga pants.
No comment.
No comment.
I have a feeling that Vanessa is always like done because she's got her workflow. She's got it down, and she's got beautiful baby Felicity. So I feel like we have a lot of Showateer babies. We have baby Felicity. We have baby Serena, Jen Olmstead's little one. We have baby Wilder, Susie and Lucas's little one. We have baby Evan, Jessica Fry's little one. Cassie Jones is going to have another little one any day soon, right? Or did she have a little one?
Yeah.
Oh! I was thinking of another Showateer who is still pregnant. That's right. Cassie had her little one.
I am so impressed that you know all of the names of the people. The only one that I can remember is Showit CEO Todd Watson.
He has a little one.
His wonderful wife Elisa had their fourth boy baby, which is so awesome.
They're so good.
And his name is William, but even better, his name is Will Barrel. All of they love wine, and so all of their kids have a wine name association or something to do with the wine process association with it. And his middle name is Barrel. So
I love it.
William Barrel Watson.
And he's so tiny, you guys. Like he's so little. He was here yesterday. We did some team photos.
And he's totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs.
But that's the only baby Showateer name that I can remember. I'm very proud of you, Liz. You know many Showateer babies.
I love you guys, and I love your babies. I love seeing your babies, and then some of your babies have their own Instagram accounts, like Wisdom. There's Life with Wisdom, and she is the baby of Ike and Tosh Haynes, who are actually going to be speaking at United. And you guys don't forget that United tickets go on sale next week, and we'll talk about that. But Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us today. Stay warm in New Jersey, and if we could like virtually shovel your driveway for you, we would do it.
I would appreciate that. I'll let you work on that.
Okay. I'm not sure how we can make that happen, but you can come and visit us, and we'll see you in Las Vegas in T-minus 9 days or something crazy.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait.
It's coming fast. Today is Tuesday. I don't know.
Oh man,
it's getting here quickly. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Vanessa, for joining us. Thank you for all this awesome information, the great gifts, and really good ideas out there. And thank you guys for joining us as well. We look forward to seeing you next week when we have Matt Kennedy, Amy and Jordan, and some other special guests on the show.
Amazing people coming on the show for a magical.
Yeah. And then next week is also the release of United tickets.
It's February 24th.
It's a big day.
It's a big day. So, 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Well, we'll have the show at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
That's right.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Same awesome time, same awesome channel, and both of us, as long as nobody needs surgery or has to go to Maine.
No surgeries planned.
No surgeries planned. It's the unplanned surgeries that you really have to watch out for. But if you want information about Show It in Vegas, you can go to vegas.showitfast.com and find out more information there. Get on the internet,
it's also
chat
very
with us.
Mobile friendly.
Yeah, ask questions in the Facebook group, and make sure that you are following along on Instagram. It's showit.co. We have 2 Instagram accounts. We have our Showateer account, which we love to feature your awesome work. So make sure you follow us there. But if you want information specifically about United and information in the form of you could win a ticket in 2 nights, you want to follow us at showit.co.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
Bye, Showateers.